It's been a long time coming. Comic Army, my name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. And like it says right here, finally, I got to return to the United States. I'll be honest, the window was very, very small. I don't know what I feel more proud about, the fact that I have a lot of boxes sitting beside me, or the fact I finally got to set foot in the United States after 21 long months. It's not to get all preachy and everything, but it's you really don't know how good you have it, literally, until it's gone. And the ability to travel in and out of the United States freely, whether I'm entering in through Michigan or New York State, as soon as it was taken away from me, it hurt. And I'm not just saying that because of the ability to get to my mailbox, but just to go and have the freedom to enjoy what a lot of everyday people take for granted in the United States. Target doesn't exist in Canada anymore. So, going to Target, it may sound silly to a lot of Americans that are watching this, like, Chris, it's just Target. Well, until it's gone, you don't realize how cool it is, or how much of a part of your existence that those routines have become. But let me tell you, like I said, the window was very small getting into the United States, but what I brought back was very large. like the intro for this video says, or pardon me, what the title is, 21 months. 21 months. It's the border has been closed. And I don't mean just to me, because I may have been in the United States literally the weekend before it shut down, hitting up my mailbox. But it's been 21 months since the ability to drive from Canada into the United States without having to take some sort of test. That is the window that is now opened up. Personally, I think the window is going to be very small. I think that something may happen in the very near future where they kind of close that window again. But as a Canadian, letting my American friends and family who are watching this know, a Canadian is allowed to enter in the United States via a vehicle, and they have 72 hours to return without having to take any kind of COVID test. Once you're beyond that 72 hours, then it's going to cost you some serious cash to get that test done. And as some of you may or may not know, getting those tests are pretty expensive. But with that said, 21 months of things building up at my U.S. mailbox. With that said, I got a lot. I think I put up there 30 packages. It's beyond 30. I'll be honest. It's beyond 30. But yeah, I see, Rob, I see what you're saying there, but I don't care. I'm at the point now, I don't care. Just to have the ability to travel in and out of the United States, I couldn't care less. Obviously, I'm going to be as safe as humanly possible. I do have a job that I that I can't afford to miss time from, like everyone that's watching. But my God, this is a lot of stuff. And I'm just going to say hello to everyone that's in the chat. Mark, what's up? We're Legion, my man. Hope you're doing well. Ruby, hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining me as always. I appreciate it. As also Las Cruces 1971. I appreciate your time, my man. Gary B, the casual comic guy. I will be opening some stuff from Gary B. Yep, it's going to happen here tonight. James Willie, a fellow Canadian. I know that he's close to the border as well, where he is in his neck of the woods. Looking forward to see what you are able to pull off. Rob, yeah, I'm all day. It's in heavy anticipation of tonight. Taylor Winder, I'm here for the out-of-date spec books. Yeah, and I'll be honest, there's a lot of mystery boxes that have been just heads up, everyone. This alone is from Box Heroes. These are mystery boxes. Yeah. Try not to let that leaning tower fall over. That's what she said. Yeah. In and out in a short amount of time. Yeah, I get you. Remy, hope that you're doing well, my man. Mike, I just found out the terrible news. I hope you and your wife are doing well. Yeah, you're in my thoughts, my man. But yeah, I'm not going I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I'm not going to tug on Superman's cape. But Key Titus, my man, hope that you're doing well in Japan. Doopy doo. No, I didn't. Again, the window, I was in and out in just a very brief amount of time. Remy, Digger Jim, hope you're doing well, my man. Thanks for joining me. 72 hours seems like an eternity in Buffalo. We'll find out tonight. What it feels like to be in Buffalo. But yeah, just for those that are watching, there is a snowstorm here in my neck of the woods, and I'm presuming Buffalo will probably be getting the same thing. I did not get a little bit of heaven. Next time I'm in the United States, I will be stocking up on whatchamacallits. Well, yeah, it's true. There's, it's, if you go any further away from the North 49th parallel, it gets crazy cold. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of the Hoosie, what's it? I hope that you're not pulling my leg. But yeah, there's going to be a lot. I can't even remember. Yeah, and Rob's probably shaking his head about what I'm going to say. I can't remember what ASM I have, either 2 or 3. And I know I found out recently what it was, but I've kind of blanked out on it. All right, so let's get rid of this big old banner. It's just taking a lot of space. Boom. Okay. Like I said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mystery boxes from Boxed Heroes. So guys, just a heads up, I am not going to be opening these mystery boxes tonight. I'm going to pull them out of this USPS stuff and just expose it. And this is what we call content for the next, 3 months at least for Mondays. So if you want to find out what's in this, is it big enough for a slab? Let's find out. Is it big enough for a slab? No, it's not a slab. So there's no point in finding out what's in this particular one. All right. You know what? You guys want to see me open that? You want to see me open this? So what happened was I was speaking to the person that runs the store where my mailbox is located, and he okay. And what originally was going to happen, we figured that this was going to be either 1 to 3 months, and what he decided to do was put together a large box and open up the stuff or basically pull the stuff out of the cardboard boxes or USPS mailers that were there, keep it in the protection, and put it in the boxes. I have a small handful of stuff that have been pulled out of the original boxes, but as God is my witness, I have no idea what's in here. All right, first one. All right, we have a Archer, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, signed by Archer. Oh yeah. That's it. I'm done. Thanks, guys. Good night. No, I can't remember buying this. I know I did, but I can't remember why. I remember there was a period late spring when everything shut down that I was buying some of my favorite artists. and trying to find them dirt cheap on eBay, making sure that they had a yellow label. So this is a KRS Comics edition. First appearance of Rebecca London and the Mason. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man #1, done by Chip Zdarsky, cover done and signed by Art Germ. That's bound for the PC. All right. Here again is another one of those pieces of mail that was opened up, or at least taken out of its original boxing. Let's see here. Are you ready to ship it back to the States, Queen? Do you purposely find blank walls to go live in front of? Hey, man, you got the best setup in YouTube. So if I were to do anything like that, I would just be ripping off your style. And, I can't be a copycat. I just, everyone's got their own flavor. I went from a car to a blank wall. Give me some time. We'll see what happens next Christmas. It's true. It's true. This is also true. DJ, thanks for joining me, my man. So again, that was the first official, I guess, unboxing. Do you want to call it an unboxing? Whatever this is well packaged, as you can see. I'm not sure if this is an eBay purchase or an AOK or something like that. There are going to be some AOK. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This may have been the very first thing I purchased after the first lockdown happened last March. This doesn't really need an introduction. Yeah. This is Something Is Killing the Children, #1 in a 9.8, the Unlocked Retailer Edition, done by the incredible Jenny Frison. Yeah. Gentlemen, I paid $75. $75 last spring before, Anyways, again, yeah, like if I could hang this right now, I probably would. Just, do you see the depth? Like, okay. Anyways, yeah, that's for the PC. Again, this is a book that's been taken out of its original mailer. This is also a slab. I can tell it's a blue label. Yeah. Timing is everything. I picked up issue 5 and I fell in love with the story, and I decided just to try and get a couple other of the books before they went nuts. And oh wow, that's gold right there. That's gold. That's okay. Like I mentioned, when I opened that, I can see what this is. When I opened the Art Germ autographed book last spring when COVID hit, like everyone, I spent a little bit of time fishing on eBay, and I went after some of my favorite artists and see if I could find stuff that was really cheap. And I did. And one of my favorite artists is Jock. And one of my all-time, next to Spider-Man, my all-time favorite superhero is this guy. And I spent $60 on eBay picking up this. This is a Forbidden Planet exclusive done by Jock. It's not signed. But when I saw this piece and to buy it now at $60 US, I was just like, boop. Yeah. Whether it's worth that or not, this is just one of those pieces that when I saw it, I was like, that is incredible. This is Action Comics 1000, the Forbidden Planet Virgin Edition, done by Jock. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Yeah. Somewhere, I think Jimmy's ears are kind of buzzing. But yeah, that's a hell of a statement piece, in my opinion. But yeah. Okay, let's keep the train rolling. This looks like it may be the last one, for a while at least, of the stuff that was opened. It feels like a slab as well. That was the Jackson Pollock is what you're talking about. Yeah. Come on. This is the year of the return of Superman. Okay. I can tell just by the back that this is an Adam Hughes. Again, this is going down that wormhole of trying to find cheap, great covers of favorite artists. This is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, done by Adam Hughes in 9.8. So if you look closely, this is actually Peter on top of what I believe is the Brooklyn Bridge, just looking at a photograph of Gwen. I'm kind of thinking maybe this happened shortly after the events of him and the Green Goblin. But yeah. Adam Hughes. He's top 10 for me as well. And just his take on Gwen there is fantastic. All right. All right, let's take a look at this. This is not a slab. This is coming from La Mesa, California. I honestly have no idea what it could be in here. Like most conservatives in America, the only thing that makes Superman entry is that his kid is bisexual. Okay. Come on, man. You should be reading what's going on with Superman right now and in War World and the take on Mongol. There's a lot of good Superman stuff coming out this year. Okay. Okay, it looks like there's a couple books in here. Oh, wow. DJ just on fire. As is, Mike's right. Taylor is too. Okay. Normally, I have a real good memory about certain things, but again, I'm drawing a blank on this. First is, there's two books here. Okay, so Taylor mentioned earlier books that I thought could take off. This is one of them. This is a book that I kind of specced out on. It's Black Badge, issue number 1 by Boom Studios, Matt Kint's story. I really thought that this was going to take off, and yeah, not so much, or at least not yet. Let's remain positive. But yeah. Yeah. Kyle, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. But yeah, this Black Badge, it's a book that I kind of specced out on. Didn't do so well. I can remember buying that book. So whatever this is, I think whoever the seller was just tossed it in. Oh. This might be a Black Badge Virgin variant. Maybe I bought a twofer. Yeah, this is Black Badge number 1, the Virgin variant. Again, so yeah, I think I bought a 2-for-1. Yeah. It's a story that I enjoyed, and yeah. Nice to see you, Tyler. Thanks for coming out. Cole, same to you. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, a variant of Black Badge. Yeah, it was a good story. All right, let's carry on. This is from Little Neck, New York. Little Neck, New York. I don't think I've ever heard that. If I do, I promise, I will ship it to you when I'm done. Hey, you know that Pacey on that show is a Canadian, right? Nav, you did miss a start. You missed a handful of slabs. Basically, some of my favorite artists. I found a lot of their books dirt cheap at the beginning of COVID. And yeah, that's okay. Let's see what's in here. This is apparently from Dylan Universe Comics. Free plug for Dylan's, if any of you have heard of it. Cool. All right. There you go. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 3, the first appearance of Dr. Octopus. As you can see, it is been loved. It's the person on the back is saying it's a 1.5 off-white, but it doesn't matter because I think everyone in this room would agree that low grade is better than no grade. And so, yeah, I believe now of the first 10, I'm only missing issue number 2 now. This is the one. This is the one I've been waiting for. I didn't realize it was going to be so early. I couldn't remember whom the seller was. I actually kind of thought maybe it was from someone in Massachusetts. It does need to be. It does need some TLC, but yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 3. Yeah. Yeah, for some of you that don't know, I've been working on The Amazing Spider-Man 1 to 50. I do have issue number 1. Most of you probably know I have issue number 1. But I have knocked off, I would say, about 85 to 90% of 1 to 50. But there's only 1 or 2 more big time books that I don't have. The first appearance of Mysterio I don't have, and issue number 2, which is first appearance of Vulture. But we would all agree that this one might be up there, value wise. So yeah, this is pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. You know I love you, man. You know I love you. All right. Wow. Let's see what this is. Delivered via UPS. It doesn't have where it came from, so this may have been something that was. It's a slab. One of those boxes I spoke about earlier, where it was taken out of its original packaging, just for shipment earlier. All right, this is cool. This is not ASM3 cool, but this is really cool. This is the convention edition from Frankie Comics and Golden Apple. The Ji Hyung Lee cover for Gwen Stacy issue number 2. Now there is a second one where her mask is on her face, but this is the one where her face is revealed. Yeah, this is again, I think I spent 85 or 90 US on this one. They were, I remember I was a little late to the station on this one for the train, but I remember I kind of picked it off. It may have been on eBay for a handful of minutes with a cheap buy it now, and in my opinion, a cheap buy it now. So I jumped on it, and yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of behind on these. I was just thinking the same thing, Rob. Yeah, he totally did you. No, yeah, Rob may have issue 3. No, it's not about the flex. Jim, yeah. Joffrey, thanks for joining me, my man. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Ji Hyung Lee again. Sometimes I confuse some of his work with Art Germs, but I will eventually try and track down the opposite one of these where she has her mask on, but of course in the Virgin variant just to match that up nicely. Okay. Let's get into some of these kind of bad boys. This is one that looks like it came a little recently, just judging by the sticker that's on there. This came from Fort Benning, Georgia. Uncanny Stash. You know what? Screw it. I don't want to waste everyone's time going for Monday Night Football. This may get a little messy here. Seriously, like seriously, popcorn. Okay, whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes. Paul, I see you. Thanks, my man. I will, at the end of the stream, I'll just basically show everyone what I got there. Okay, I remember exactly why I picked up this book. Yeah, keep it for Slab Hub. Okay. My plan, once I cleared 500, was to just clear some of that popcorn, was to every 100 afterwards, 600, 700, if that many people actually give a damn about what I show, is that I would give away a couple books and a nice slab. This is a book I'll be giving away at 600. This is the action figure variant done by John Tyler Christopher for Spider-Gwen issue number 1. Yeah, this is what I'll be giving away once that day comes of 600 subscribers. And it was released during Age of Ultron time. 2015. That feels like a millennium ago. Flash, I see you, my man. Hope that you're doing well. Whatever it takes. Sam, thanks for joining me. Yeah, this book will be a giveaway. I think I picked it up for $45. $45 US. Boom. Love it. I'll put that in a different pile so it doesn't go into the PC. All right. This one comes from Hamburg, New York, which is about 20 minutes away from the US-Canadian border. Hamburg, New York is actually the next neighboring community to Orchard Park. And Orchard Park, in case you weren't aware, is where the Buffalo Bills play all their home games. Not actually in Buffalo. I have to go back through all those. So this is an eBay win. This may be something like what I just showed, where it'll be something I give away when I hit a monumental number. or maybe I'll just give it away. Detective Comics 1027, the Art Germ cover. Enough said. Yeah, it's just going to be kind of glary because it's dark. Yeah. Here we have Batwoman and the Bat, or if Remy Q is watching, it's some girl with red hair and Batman. Yeah, Detective Comics 1027. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I remember I picked this up for dirt cheap too. Again, Sunday nights after 11 o'clock, after Mark's show, hit eBay, and sometimes people just don't care about the Bat. What can I say? Yes, it is thick. I'm sorry. You're right. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Links. Gotcha. Yeah, this is Sam. You're right. This book is thick. Detective 1027 was one of the thicker books that came out in 2020. Yeah, cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. This is from Latham, New York, or Latham. I don't know. Any of the people that's in and around New York. If you've heard of these communities and I'm mispronouncing it, please let me know. As most of you know, I have a lot of respect for the great state of New York. Double boxed. Just a side note to balance out all the gold you just lifted from the United States, I've invested in several Canadian cannabis countries. True story. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's almost every other street corner has a cannabis store. It's true. I don't partake personally. I prefer cigars and nice alcohol. Ayo! Yes, it is. It was good. It was good. That was one of the few WB shows that did air here in Canada. Taylor mentioned something about a spec book earlier and how I fared at the time when it came to specs. This is a spec book that I think a lot of people should consider picking up right now, if you can. This is a book that really doesn't need much of an introduction, but I will introduce her. This is the first appearance and origin of Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, with a Nick Fury appearance. As you can see, it's pretty good. And as Taylor would say, it's fine. It's a little bit better than fine, but it's fine. A 7.0. I believe it's off-white. Yes, it's off-white. But the first appearance of Spider-Woman. And yeah, this is a pretty cool spec book. I picked this up the day that the news dropped about her possibly getting a film. And I remember I paid $140 US for it at the time. And then literally an hour or two later, there was none in this grade. Like there was none sitting on eBay. They all kind of got gobbled up. But yeah, what's cool about this cover, in case you've never noticed, Nick Fury is holding a purple gun. Yeah, purple gun. I got a lot of package. Zzz. I got a lot of packages. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's really popular in Canada right now. Is it a Turok 1? The only Turok 1 I would buy would be the original, just because my father read them. Looks like, yeah, so I'm a lot. Yes, guys, there are cannabis stores on almost every other corner, at least in Ontario. James, I'm not sure what's going on in British Columbia, but here in Ontario, it's popping up. It's everywhere. Yeah, that's Prince's Love Gun. Nick, you may look into that one. You may like it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go here. This is from Millennial Comics. Party B in Norfolk, Virginia. This is not a slab, so I can't remember what it was, of course. And for those of you that have joined me right now, I will go through at the end of the show and show everything I got. Again, like I said, I have 10 or 11 mystery boxes. The majority of them are from Boxed Heroes, and I do have one from that Spider-Man booth. It is a superior box. I'll show the box a little bit later when I get down towards the bottom of that particular pile that it's in. Yeah, see everyone pointing out. Do I already have that for sale on eBay? No, I don't. As a Kiss fan, I understand that reference of Love Gun. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, boy. Let me see if this has something to do with someone that's in the chat. I hope that person's still in the chat, but I hope one day to meet Austin LeMay. Just wait, though. I'll get him to sign this one. And on this one, maybe get a remark. Yeah, I picked up 2 copies of Austin's fantastic printed cover. Yeah, I will be giving away one of these, and one is obviously for myself. I know that these books were hard to get, and I know that a lot of people reached out to Pocan Joe and reached out to Austin LeMay, and things weren't easy. I managed to get 2. I will be giving away one of them, and like I said, one is for me. Just because Austin's a good dude, man. I think everyone would agree with me. And yeah, what else can I say? Shop, because I know that you're a Spider-Man fan. This will be the only book. If someone asks me to see it, I'll pull it back out. Yeah. I finally got my copy of ASM 3. Yeah. Pocket knife, you can do better than that. Yeah, now okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was quite the score. I remember that night that those books went live, and I managed to, I think I put in 3 or whatever, and it would only let me buy 2. I don't know if anyone else had that problem or whatever, but I got 2. And like I said, I hope one day to shake Austin's hand and have him tag that book for me. And then, like I said, because this community has been so wonderful to me, I will, give one away. Hopefully, the person that wins it doesn't have a copy. This one's an A-OK. This one is coming in from a man that likes to poke fun at me because I'm Canadian, and I'm sure you all can think of who it is right away on the one American that's always saying blame Canada. But yes, Scott from Hoarder's Hide has sent me something. He reached out to me late spring, I think, shortly after I spoke about a lot of the comic books that my father was into. For those of you that don't know, I am a second generation comic book reader. My father wasn't a collector; he was a reader, and my father really, really enjoyed westerns and historical and American history type of comic books. So, my father loved reading about comic book form, Civil War stories, stuff like that. Yeah. And we did a real good job taping it, though. So yeah, my dad really was into those kind of stuff. He wasn't much of a superhero reader. He would tell me later in his life, but he did enjoy Superman. But he thought a lot of superhero comic books were campy. Especially, I think a lot of people would realize that some of those books did have a lot of campiness to them, although some of them had some real good stories. In the late 50s, early 60s, when my father would have been reading comic books. But okay, let's. Oh my God! Wow. Oh, son of a bitch. But wait for it. Wow. This is really cool. Really, really cool. All right. Now I'm going to use that. That's tremendous. Thank you very much. Genetics. All right. Ooh, oh, Scott, man, you didn't have to do that. Okay. In case you guys weren't aware, there's a comic book character that's, I kind of want to say kind of like Captain America, but in Canada, but not, because they have their own flavor. But this is very cool. He sent me a free comic book day, Captain Canuck issue 0, but it's autographed. So yeah, Captain Canuck kind of has a Vindicator look to him, in case you've never seen this comic book character before. He originated in the early 70s as a true independent. Yeah. Yeah, that's very, very cool. Oh, okay, I see what he's done here. He's also sent this one. The blank cover signed. I believe this is signed by the creator, the original creator. Richard, sorry, his name is blanking out. Maybe someone in the chat can look it up for me. The creator of Captain Canuck. And yep, again, this is issue number 1, and it's also signed. If you can see through the logo up there. Yeah, Captain Canuck. Yep, 40 years. I believe this book came out. Oh, it says right here, May 2015. So yeah, I guess the character is now 46 years old. But it does have some pretty good creators here. Endran Zofsky, Ed Brisson, Marcus Toe. Marcus Toe is a fantastic penciler. He handled a lot of Nightwing and Teen Titans back in the day. But yeah, how cool is this? Comic vet. And in true Scott fashion, blame Canada. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I appreciate this, man. Curveball, it's signed by Scott. Yeah. All right. Let's see. This is coming from Street Level Hero. That was the wrong side. Richard Comley. That's it. That's a Richard Comley signature. Yes. Thank you very much, Mark. What is this? Oh, it looks like a mystery box, but there's not much weight to it. So maybe it's just an empty box. Run LA. Oh. This is the part where Taylor Winder speaks up again. This is Gabriel Dell'Otto doesn't need much of an introduction because we all recognize this master's work. But yeah, this particular one, I remember picking up dirt cheap on one of the big sales days, just because I liked the fact that they had this spider logo in the background, and it wasn't him on the side of a wall with a gargoyle kind of thing. But yeah, pretty damn cool. That's the kind of book that if I ever have the chance to meet Gabriel Dell'Otto, this is one of those ones that I place in front of him. Okay. I don't know if you guys have heard of this place that I purchased it from, but yeah, my sarcasm is really dry. This is from Cloud9 Comics in Wentzville, MO. That's Missouri, I believe. Oh, all the Americans right now are rolling their eyes like, how do you not know that, Chris? But yeah, Wentzville, Missouri. Does it look like? Hold on, Jim, I see what you're saying there. Does it look like there's webbing coming out of his butt? It does. It does. Good eye, Jim. All right. They got into Canada without Canada knowing about it. I've been waiting for that kind of question. I pride myself in knowing a hell of a lot about the United States. Pride myself in it. None. Okay. This is probably the last purchase I did on eBay. And I picked this up for $85 just before the trailer was released. This is Morbius issue number 1, Rise of the Midnight Suns. As you can see, this is a direct edition. Came out in 1992. I can remember the day it was released. It came out as a part of that Rise of the Midnight Suns, where Ghost Rider was at the forefront, and they had a bunch of other horror type of their villains and heroes come out and create like a super team. And yeah, I picked this up kind of on spec. But yeah, this is a 9.8 copy. The polybag's been removed. I have this book in my collection, not graded, and it's been read and loved, and probably went to school with me a handful of times because I actually thought this was a kick-ass story, and I was showing off a lot of the art inside. So it'd probably come in around, a 6.0. It's fine. But yeah, when I saw the price for this, I just kind of hit buy it now, and now I think it's probably floating in the neighborhood of at least $150. I might be wrong. Thanks, Tate. It was a short amount of time, but I'm really glad I did it. Remy Q. I can't spell that state, nor do I know where it's located on the map. Okay, so for those of you that didn't come in when I first went live, these are from Boxed Heroes. These I will be opening over the next few months on Mondays for Mystery Box Mondays. I've already opened one of them. I pulled them out of this mailer. I'm not going to open them because we'd be here forever. And there's one on the floor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, basically over 2 months worth of mystery boxes. I'll just kind of see if any of them are taller than the others, because we know then there would be a slab. And if there is a slab, I'll go ahead and open the mystery box. Yeah, same size. No Amazing Fantasy 15. Yeah. Thanks for saying that, Jim. I appreciate it. Yep, these are the same size as well. Let's just open a little bit. Yep. There's that pretty blue from Box Heroes. Let's carry on. This is from Oakland, the former home to the Raiders. I don't know why I'm using that knife. That's a knife. I don't know how to get into this box. Will it fall out? This is an odd bubble mailer. Not bubble mailer, pardon me. Aha. Night Tiger. What's to say? He just wants to end it so he can go watch the Bills. Yes. Oh. I hope Mark from the Legion of Comics is watching. Who sent this? Emmanuel. Anyways, this looks like it might be a toss-in, but... Or is it E-Man? Oh. It is. This is an AOK from C-List E-Man. And he reached out to me and said that he was going to send me an Aftershock ambassador exclusive, I believe, for after the Beyond the Breach. And he's tossed in another book. So, E-Man, if you're watching this, thank you very much. All right, Mark. This is that fantastic cover, Virgin variant. As you can see here, Aftershock ambassador exclusive. This was shortly after he mentioned that he was an ambassador for the brand. I reached out to Aftershock to see if they'd be interested in having someone in Ontario. They were not. Mark, this is for you. Ladies and gentlemen, outside of Georgia, we pronounce this comic book as Maestro. In the beautiful state of Georgia, we call it Maestro. But at Mark's place, we call it Maestro. But yeah, so E-Man, if you catch this, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. But yeah, this one, hell of a story. I think everyone that read Maestro would agree that that was a really good story. Okay, I mentioned earlier when we saw Gary B, the casual comic guy, that he was kind enough to send me something. This is officially the most recent package that I received at my mailbox. He was a guest on Slab Hub, and he spoke about some of the books that he has, and he showed one, and I said, damn, that was a book that I missed out on because it was one of the type of books that was featured from that Spider-Man booth in their monster mystery box that they do. And he decided to reach out to me and said, hey, I got an extra copy. Would you be interested in it? And I said, hell yeah, but you don't have to do that. And Gary, being, this wonderful human being that he is, he did. And he left a little note, so I'm just going to skim over it, and I'm going to hit pause for a sec because I need to give props. And this, sir, is brilliant. So thank you very much, and I appreciate the the Captain Canuck books as well. But this, sir, this is fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes. Hi, Chris. I hope this package finds you well, sir. I had a blast on Slab Hub with you and Rob, and was stunned to hear that you were missing a book in your PC, which I am fortunate enough to own multiple copies of. Needless to say, this package contains one copy of said book, and I hope that it makes your day a little bit brighter, buddy. Stay awesome, my Canadian brother, and enjoy your book. Best wishes, Gary B. The book he's talking about is done by the late Michael Turner. That Spider-Man booth last year had an exclusive of that particular cover that I just thought was simply incredible. It's only after Michael Turner passed away that I found out about how incredible his work is. And yeah. Let's show this fantastic cover. Everyone, there's books that catch certain people's eyes. They're kind of like, yeah, it's cool or whatever. This was a cover that caught my eye, and I just said, wow. Gary, thank you. Thank you very much. This is a book that I was not able to pick up. Any of the 3 different versions that this book exists in, it's sold out everywhere I went, and I wasn't about to start dropping, $150 US or whatever on these books. But to have this book in my collection now means a lot to me, my man. And thank you very much for your kind words. And it was nice being on Slab Hub with you. Yeah. Gary B, Michael Turner, Spider-Woman #1. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay. I kind of feel like it. Yeah. All right. Breathe. This is also from Street Level Hero. So this has made its way from California. They know how to party. And again, Scott, thank you. This will never be far from my hand. That's a game changer for me. Okay. This is, again, Street Level Hero. I've never seen this box before, personally. Oh. Okay. Did I win this? Anti-Venom Venom Club. I won this. All right. This is the Tyler Kirkham Venom 27. 26. This is that secret cover exclusive. Yeah, I don't think it's a secret anymore. Everyone's seen this cover 500 times. I think I may own 1 or 2 copies of it now. But yeah, hey, a little bit of something for nothing, right? Boom. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll give this book away too. All right, this big box is coming from Indiana. I can't even pronounce that. Bettendorf, IA. IA. Is that Iowa or is that Indiana? That's Iowa. I'm sorry. That's Iowa. I'm pretty sure that's Iowa. IA. I had to smuggle it. If you would have mailed this to me directly to Canada, it never would have gotten here. Gary, thanks, my man. Iowa. 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 It's Iowa. Sorry. All right, let's find out what's coming from the state of Iowa. I believe that's where the American Pickers are located. Again, see, I know a little bit about a lot. So I'm told. This is a slab. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 53. Doc Ock. See the theme I got going on here? This is an off-white to white pages from 1967. The Amazing Spider-Man 53, Dr. Octopus appearance, Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy's first date. Little did we know that we would have her for about another 70 issues before she would take a tumble. 6.5. All right. I wish I could tell you what I paid for this. I can't remember, and I'm not about to go through that monstrosity of boxes I have tossed over there. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. Well, they may be born there, but they're not. They don't operate there. They're in Iowa. But yeah. All right. Pretty cool. ASM 53. I totally blanked out. I couldn't remember that to save my life. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, officially the last box I will open tonight. This comes from Massachusetts. I know what this book is. I've talked about having this book and wanting to get it up here, but it looks, I don't remember buying two. I bought one book. What is this? It's just like filler? It's like a textbook? Part 4, how to attack the math component? Advanced math concepts. I may work with numbers, but I am not doing math. Okay. I bought this book at the beginning of COVID. I've been talking about specifically having this book in my mailbox, and that to me, it is a key. This character does not get a lot of love, but it's the Avenging Spider-Man, issue number 9, the first appearance of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel, not Ms. Marvel, but Captain Marvel, and it predates Captain Marvel number 1 by a handful of days. This is the first official appearance of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel, and I think I spent $300 US on this book at the time. I think it went up afterwards. I think it may have gone through 500, but I think it's pretty much down. It may even be down less than what I paid for it. Yes, Richard Comley. I couldn't remember his last name though, Scott. Mark had to look it up for me. But yeah, this is the book where Peter kind of develops a crush for Captain Marvel. But yeah, so I bought that book, and I think because I paid so fast, like I hit buy it now, then I sent the person the money. I remember them saying something about thank you so much for the expedited payment. I'm going to throw something in. Hopefully you like it. And I, honest to God, have no idea what this is, but it is kind of fitting that it may have been the very first purchase, one of the first purchases after COVID started, that it's like one of the last things I opened here tonight, at least. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Christopher, enjoy your key comic. I also hope you like the little surprise item. Please leave a 5-star feedback after at your first convenience. As a new eBay seller, every piece of positivity helps. Key Comics Boston. Threw in a Batman and Robin book. Holy crap. I don't know if you can. Sorry for the glare, but this is the Batman Who Laughs issue number 1, signed by Jock and Scott Snyder. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Exclusive Jock variant cover edition. Oh, wow. Wow. Looks like I need to get on eBay and leave this man some feedback 21 months later. Wow. I bought this book, like I said, for over $300 US, and he tossed in this book and this book for free. Wow. And I am a big Batman Who Laughs fan. To have a book signed by Jock and Scott Snyder? What the? Like, holy cow. Well, I am going to plug him. Key Comics Boston. If you see this man on eBay, this may happen for you. Tell him Krista Comic Vet sent you. Holy crap. Oh, Nick, you just you just sucked the life out of me. Oh no. I'm probably gonna have to write him a letter. That is incredible. Again, Comic Fam, this is what's also here. Again, like I said, I have 10 boxed heroes, mystery boxes. Oh, thanks, Nick. 90 days. Yeah, I guess I'm an ass. This is, well, we all know what this is. What time is it? 8:09. You guys got another 10 minutes to watch me open this? Let me know. All right, Taylor's saying, bust that Superior open. Hey, it's Monday, right? And normally on my channel, I have Mystery Box Mondays. What did you buy? Like, my goodness. Screw it. All right. Let's put Scott's new tool to use and open up this Superior Mystery Box. I actually have no idea what version this is. For those of you that partook in that Spider-Man booth when they were doing these Superior Mystery Boxes, you know that they were usually once a season, once every couple months. Then they became a little bit more frequently as they became popular. A lot of this stuff that was inside started becoming just their own exclusives. And I know Taylor Winder can speak to that a lot of this stuff did hold secondary value, but a lot of it depended on timing. If you got those books on eBay, you may have made a profit by the time you factor in what you paid for this. I think I bought 5 boxes in my lifetime, and mostly since COVID, I had them shipped to Canada, and they would always show up like well after a month after everyone in the United States got theirs. Oh, Gary. Oh, Gary. Rob. Let's find out. This is version 11. Version 12 was back in July. whether it was July this year or July last year. I don't know. Taylor, maybe you can help me out. But this is the branding of Rebirth. Now, one of the last times, or the last time that I opened one of these, it was actually from Liber Mail. It wasn't autographed, but I am a big Liber Mail fan, so I was happy to get it. This does not sadly look like Austin LeMay's work. Although, how cool would that be? Finally, Austin LeMay getting in something like that. Okay. I don't want to lose the box. But this is double autographed. It's 16 out of 50. This is Boss Logic. Whose signature that is, I'm not sure. Maybe someone can help me out. But yeah. I'm not sure what this actually is. But it's on pretty cool stock. Taylor, you think it's over a year old? Okay. This is quite the big box. Street Level Hero. Anti-Venom Venom Club. Maybe. No, I don't think it's something is killing the children. But this is not a slab box. But this is signed by Jim Lee. Oh my sweet Jesus. Home run. At least for the PC. That is freaking sweet. Yes, they are. Yeah, thick Batman. Do I pay for? No. I pay for actually a very small mailbox, and it entitles me to have 5 packages held for free for about 14 days. With that being said, when I arrived and I got all these packages over $30, I said to the man that runs the shop, if it's okay, I'd like to first pay for 1 year's another year worth of rent, and whatever you want to charge me, we'll talk about it. And he looked at me and he said, okay, Chris, I'll charge you $30. So my year's worth of rent plus $30 for all these boxes that you have seen. Yeah. So yeah, you got thick Batman and the Man of Steel up here. I believe that obviously this is a take on Dark Knight Returns. But yeah, anything signed by Jim Lee, it's fantastic. There is something else here. Okay, well, now I know that other autograph on that first print I showed you beside Boss Logic was Sam Keith, because this is signed by Sam Keith. This is the Max and the Bat. Yeah. That is a lot of detail in that print. Pretty cool. Sam Keith. Really enjoyed his Wolverine back in the day. And like I mentioned earlier about Michael Turner and Gary B reaching out to me and kindly giving me a copy of Spider-Man #1. This is signed by JPG McFly, the rejected cover for that particular one that he did of Michael Turner's artwork. So yeah, now it's coming back to me. because I missed out on the month before, which had the comic book itself in it. All right, I don't have much space left, but on to the last one tonight, boys. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. No one does stubble like Sam Keith. Apparently, there was a Instagram Live and YouTube Live giveaway where I was entered for July 6th. Sadly, I missed out. All right. Here we go. Pops, hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining me. Oh, boy. All right. I remember. This is probably a 7.5 copy of the Uncanny X-Men 248. We all know. Thanks, Nick. First Jim Lee. Awesome. Awesome. All right. This has Unknown Comics Certificate of Authenticity, number 266 of 600. This is Marvel Zombies Resurrection, which they've conveniently listed at $40. This is an homage to like 181. Like no other words need to be said. So yeah, first Jim Lee on X-Men. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool. I like it. All right, first Venom appearance here. Okay, touche. There are 4 significant 181s. And yeah, that's Mark poking the bear. This is this is Venom. Which particular issue? I don't know. I think Taylor could probably help me out, but I'll just open it up. I am wrong. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 10, the Unknown Comics variant. Yeah, I do see Peter on here. But yeah. I think you would all forgive me for saying that would be a Venom book. Next. Again, they say that this is a Venom book, or presents as a Venom book with wings. This is Venom, issue 7. Venom, issue 7. Was that the first Dylan? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. All right. This again, I believe, is Boss Logic as well. All right. Issue number 1, recover. Michelangelo. Okay, first cameo of Dylan. Thank you. This book has been autographed by Mark Silvestri, one of the founding members of Image. Certificate of Authenticity by Amazing Comics. Amazing Comic Conventions. This is the Uncanny X-Men issue 252. I don't recognize the cover, but it says signed by Mark Silvestri, signed through the logo up here. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yes, for those of you that didn't know, 180 is the first Dylan. Thank you, Nav, for letting everyone know. This one feels a little bit thicker. All right. Action Comics 1000. Yep, Action Comics 1000. With Tyler Kirkham's take on Superman, where he has a very large face and very small facial features. Yeah. And a six-pack all the way to hell. His Doomsday is pretty cool, though. Not good as Ken Lashley, but pretty cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shop for Comics. Cool story there. Hunting down Wolverine and that story. Nice pickup. Oh, okay. The Silvestri book I'm presuming he's talking about. This is thick as well. Wonder Woman 750. Yes, Wonder Woman 750. It looks like Jim Lee from this angle. Yeah, Jim Lee. Pretty cool. Steve Rogers in the background. Steve Rogers. Forgive me. Yeah, I don't want Steve Trevor, pardon me, in the background. Rob, Kryptonian body paint costumes on that past book. Okay, two more. All right. So this is obviously a deceased, where we have Batman on a gargoyle, zombified. It does not say what issue number. Oh, issue 1 of 6. And the last book. Why am I pulling it out? Pardon me. Kind of. Reminds me of Ravager. Last one. This is the Fantastic Four, done by J. Scott Campbell, without even seeing his signature anywhere. I know those J. Scott Campbell thighs anywhere. Let's find out which FF this is. The Fantastic Four, issue number 1. One of my most respected comic book storylines of all time. The original, John Byrne from the 80s. But yeah, I have a lot of respect for the Fantastic Four, and I'm very thankful they're coming to the MCU. But yeah, it does look like Bane. Yes, it does. But yeah, it's Ben. Yes, and that J. Scott Campbell knows as well. You're right. But why is Reed Richards wearing a monocle? I don't know. Never pull out. He said pulling out. Okay. What do you know about pulling out? It's true. Panda has a lot of children. Oh, so we can see Sue's. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. I'm not going to show the books that I just got out of that mystery box or anything, but I'm just going to do a quick recap, and then I'm going to let everyone enjoy their Monday. So if you missed the top of the stream, I'll get to what I have. Just to separate that Spider-Man booth stuff I just opened. We'll save this one for last. I opened not one Austin LeMay cover, blasting and stashing, but I opened 2. I will give away one of these books at a future time. One is for me. Hope to have the man sign it. And the other one I will gift to somebody at a future time, because I know that this book sold out. These are 2 copies of Black Badge #1, a book that I thought was going to take off like crazy, from Boom Studios. This cover to me has a very Lemire flavor, if it's not Lemire himself. But yeah, that and the Virgin variant cover to go with it as well. I have 4 kids, and I'm sure several I have no idea about. No idea. That's pretty good. I opened the Avenging Spider-Man issue #9. This is the first appearance of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. Not Ms. Marvel, but Captain Marvel. A title that we are now familiar with, or her title that we're now familiar with, as she's one of the backbone characters of the MCU. This came out in September 2012. Thank you, Steve. I see what you're putting there. That person actually gifted me this, and I'm still stunned. But this is the Batman Who Laughs, signed by both Jock and Scott Snyder. Issue #1. Incredible. This copy of Venom that I believe I won from that Spider-Man booth. This gift from Gary B, Spider-Man #1, the Michael Turner cover. Again, thank you very much, Gary. This was a gift again from C-List E-Man. Maestro, depending what channel you're watching. Maestro #1. And he gifted that, but or what he actually told me he was going to send was the Aftershock Ambassador exclusive to Beyond the Breach, which just ended a couple weeks ago. This Amazing Spider-Man cover done by Gabriel Dell'Otto, where it looks like he has web coming out of his bum. Thanks for pointing that out, Digger Jim. Like, if anyone who watches Seinfeld knows what it's called. Thanks for saying that, Rob. This was an A-OK from Scott from Hoarder's Hide. 3 Captain Canucks signed by Richard Comley. This is issue #1. Issue 0, signed by the creator of Captain Canuck from the early 70s. And this Free Comic Book Day one signed as well. Detective Comics 1027, the Art Germ variant. Spider-Gwen #1, which I will be giving away when I cross over 600 subscribers, if that ever happens. A little bum web. Doesn't hurt anyone. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 53. 6.5. Morbius the Living Vampire issue #1 in a 9.8. The first appearance and origin of Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew. Marvel Spotlight 32 in the 7.0 with Nick Fury's purple gun. Purple. Gwen Stacy #2, the convention edition, done by Frankie's Comics and Golden Apple Comics, with the cover done by Ji Hyung Lee. Just stunning. It's just a stunning piece of work. There is a second companion cover to this where her face actually has her mask on it instead of her face being exposed. The Adam Hughes Virgin variant for Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man issue 300. The Adam Hughes cover, story done by Chip Zdarsky. This brilliant cover of Detective Comics 1000 done by Jock in 9.8. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's a great take on Kal-El. Love it. This particular book, I believe, like I said, I spent $75 or $80 on it when it was at the beginning of COVID. This is Something is Killing the Children, issue number 1, the Unlocked Retailer edition, featuring Jenny Frison on the cover. Rob is saying there's actually 3 covers. Okay. Thanks, my man. Second last book I will show you all. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 1, the Art Germ cover, KRS Comics edition, first appearance of Rebecca London and the Mason, signed by Art Germ. Fantastic. Fantastic. Signature is right over here. Yeah. And last but not least, pardon me. This was a gift from Scott as well, who likes to often drop hashtag Blame Canada every time I'm in some sort of chat or on a live stream. But the last book I will show all of you is the crown jewel of the trip. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 3, the first appearance of Doc Ock. Again, it's not the most favorable copy, but I have one now. Yeah. Comic Army, 21 months is a very long time. It really was painful to be away from the United States from that amount of time, considering how often I'm in the United States and how much I enjoy traveling through the United States. For those of you that have spent time with me, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I hope that I don't ever have to do a live stream like this again. I hope that I don't ever have 30 boxes, over 30 boxes waiting for me in my postal box in Niagara Falls, New York. That somehow I'm prohibited from entering the United States of America for 21 months ever again. I hope that never, ever happens again. And I hope that I never have to do a live stream like this again. But to those of you that sent AOKs, Scott, Gary, C-List E-Man, thank you very much. For those that threw in extra stuff, thank you very much. And yeah, well, for the next 2.5 months, I got content for Mystery Box Mondays. Yeah, I thought about, let me leave you with this. I thought about maybe I'll open one thing per day for the next 30 days. I'm kind of glad I did it this way. And I hope that you enjoyed it too. This was, yeah, this was fun. Greatest nation on earth. What can I say? Thanks, Steve. Yep, I appreciate that. It does suck that I had to wait. But I think Rob just summed it up. I'm spent. Comic Army, my name is Chris the Comic Vet. I hope this live stream found you safe and well. Mike Beckerman, you and your wife are in my thoughts, my man. I'm glad that you guys are fully vaccinated. I hope that this doesn't change that much of your life, and I hope that you remain healthy. You can see me in a couple days from now, Wednesday. I'll be doing this all over again, but with a lot of the people that were in the chat as we show off the new books we picked up for New Comic Book Day. Until I see you again, Comic Army, thanks so much for spending some time with me. I really, really appreciate it. Now I'm going to go watch some Monday Night Football with America's team, the Buffalo Bills.